guys, welcome to the video. So today I'm gonna be doing this. This has been sitting here for probably a month waiting for me to do this. I'm gonna be building a computer. This is actually a this is part of this is also a school project, so so I am getting half a credit for this, which yay, but I'm also gonna make it so like I can just combine everything into one video that I can just upload on here. So that's gonna be interesting. So basically right now I'm just gonna talk a little bit about all the stuff that's going into this, and then I'm just gonna it's gonna be a sped up video of actually putting it all together. So I'll talk a little bit about so basically I didn't buy any of this online. I actually went to Micro Center and bought all of it. Originally it was gonna be, I had an i7, but that was changed. He said, his first remark was it was kind of old, because I was using a socket 1150 instead of 1151. He switched me to 1151. He also said you probably won't be using the i7 to its fullest capacity, so there's no real reason to be having, or to be using it, to be getting it. It's really just a waste. So he switched us to an i5 with an 1151 socket. He switched our motherboard to fit the new socket. Originally we had a full ATX form factor. He made it micro ATX. But it actually, the old one, I had a 2x8 gigabyte, 2 modules of 8 gigabytes each for the memory. He was able to combine them into just one single module because the other motherboard I had that I wanted to get, what the motherboard can only support up to 8 gigabytes per module. This one can support up to 16 per module, which is nice. So that's less, I guess. Most of the rest of this is, so originally I only wanted to get a single solid state drive, 500 gigs, because this is going to be a server. It's going to be the server that I've been saying that I wanted to get for so long, and I basically have almost given up. But this is the day that all becomes a reality. So I originally had a 500 gigabyte solid state drive, and he changed that. He said he turned it into a 2 terabyte hard drive and a 120 gig solid state. I originally had M.2. The card stayed the same, and actually that's a big issue because the motherboard is for DDR4 and the video card is DDR3. And the other problem I have with the motherboard is that it actually doesn't have any video ports of its own. So the only possible way to use a monitor with this computer is by using the video card. I would have preferred if it at least came with like something, maybe even like a VGA port or something, but no, it didn't. Oh well. This is an optical drive, because there are two purposes for this computer. One is the server, like I said, and the other is for playing and reading, or reading and writing DVDs. Basically everything else stayed the same. There's the power supply unit. This stayed the same because the original motherboard was DDR3, but now it's DDR4. The video is DDR3. That's not nice, but whatever. The cooler has red LEDs in it, which is pretty nice. That's actually that's pretty much the only reason I picked it. And it kind of also matches with the actual case, which is red, and this was the original one that I wanted. I'm planning on using this, but I don't know. We'll see how that turns out. Currently, we're having an issue where we don't really have a tripod available. It's gonna be an issue. Right now, apparently my dad's looking for it. He might not actually be. Let's begin. So we took the computer into Micro Center because it would only stay on for a while and then it would shut off and it wasn't posting to the screen. But we replaced the RAM. It was a single 16 gigabyte stick. We replaced it with two 8 gigabyte sticks, and now it works fine. We have Windows 10 installed on it, Windows 10 Pro. So it was a success overall. We took it in, and the guy whose name was also Fred. He said he sees a lot of gaming PCs, but this is the first time he's ever seen one that was meant for a server. So it was pretty cool. We're memorable. So been probably a week since I went in to replace the memory. I just want to show that it is working. I've already started up the server. By the way, this public IP is completely wrong because we switched ISPs yesterday. We switched to Comcast, which I don't agree with personally, but only a quarter of the memory of the actual computer is actually going towards holding this server open right now. So if I were to give it more memory, then like imagine how good it would be. Because I don't expect having a lot of people on here, right?
But so yeah, overall I feel very accomplished, very happy with myself. And the official announcement of opening this server will be in a different video, but yeah, so thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed, please do subscribe if you have not done so already, and bye.